You're the one talking shit on YouTube.
And I was like, whoa. Yeah, I'm not done. I'm not going to just jump in like that.
And they're making a cig piece of the money, and you guys are getting crunched.
Business lending bullshit. You're steps ahead.
One eternity later.
I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to see what your program regarding sales looks like at the moment, because I wanted to see if you wanted to get started with that.
My program regarding what again?
Sales. The sales process.
What about the sales process?
So, like you were talking about, jumping on the phones, getting appointments with customers, coming in for onboarding them to the program.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I could be available during the week, like 6 to 10 o'clock Central Time. If you wanted to start scheduling people, where I come in, do the consultation, getting them on board. I'm not sure how you're doing there.
What are your hours? What'd you say?
Right now, I'm working 8 to 5. So my hours availability would be like 6 to 10.
In the evening?
Mm-hmm.
As far as onboarding, I mean, honestly, Mary, she handles all the onboarding, and people kind of just do the onboarding themselves. She gives them a call. You know, really, if something that you wanted to do, if you wanted to jump on, is just these leads that are coming in. What I call, you know, I guess you want to say that this is somewhat of a hot lead. You know, the people that are opting into the book, the people that are, you know, showing some interest. I'm just not following up. If nobody's scheduling an appointment, I'm just not following up. But clearly, something sparked interest. That's why they opted in. You know, so we need to be following up, but I just don't have the time, dude.
Yeah.
This week has been kind of crazy for me because kids were at home on Monday because of snow day. Next week is going to be much better for me. I think we can get you. Let me just do this right now. Actually, because if I say I'm gonna do it later, I'm never gonna do it.
I see your pump action over there. Is that a revolver?
Oh, I got all kind of shit. You talking about this? Here, let me see.
Yeah, is that pump action?
I got all kind of guns over there. I got.
That's in what? M4?
No, I got.
Oh, you got a bunch of them. Ooh-wee.
This is an old school Russian World War I gun.
Oh wow! Look at that bad boy. That's
this whenever, you know, because this is what do you call it?
A bolt action.
Yeah, bolt action. So once you're not a bullet, so people get too close, you can stab.
Man, look at that! You got some babies over there. I see you.
Yeah, man. These are kind of my toys. This is a very rare gun. Believe it or not, what do you think this is?
That's what I thought it was, like an M4
semi-automatic shotgun.
Damn!
I know. When I saw it, you never really see this. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that is bad.
When I saw this, and then I noticed that, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, it was imported in Fort Smith, something like that.
Smith, Arkansas? Yep.
Yeah. And you know, I'm in Arkansas, and I was like, man, Arkansas makes guns. So I was like, man, I got to get that. And then...
Wow, that's cool as hell.
And then we got, you know what this is?
What's that bad boy? That's an AR?
AK-47, man.
Oh my God! Wow!
You got the AK? Oh, goodness. Oh, man, she's beautiful.
That's
that thing
AK.
is loaded.
Oh, yeah, they're all loaded.
Man, I see what you're doing, Brian.
Yeah, they're all loaded.
You got to make sure you get your toys in, too.
You know, I talk a lot of shit, so.
Yeah. You got to back it up somehow. I got Muay Thai. Muay Thai and guns, baby.
Now up
That's
here,
awesome.
we have a nice AR.
Yep.
Nice. It's
That's
a
nice.
polymer AR too. And
Is that a short barrel or is that 16-inch? Short barrel or 16-inch?
No, it's a long barrel.
Okay.
And this is just stuff that I put over here. I got a lot of guns. What? This is kind of my little hobby.
Hey, I feel you. I wanna start decking out some nice pieces too. I like that.
I was just thinking. I wanted to start. I spent a lot of time watching a lot of just YouTube videos about guns and motorcycles and stuff. I think I want to start just kind of a channel like that. Just
You should, man. You should.
You know, because a lot of people
Your
say,
passions.
you know, a lot of people always, when I talk and just kind of jokingly go like, man, you need to go on YouTube. You need to go from a personal standpoint, not just from the business side. But I think I might even start. I bought a bike. Here. Man, I love this camera. You see how it follows me?
It follows you everywhere. Yeah, that's cool.
I don't know if it's
creepy, but cool.
Can you see the bike?
Yeah.
No.
No, it stopped. It stopped looking at you.
No, I don't think it goes all the way around. But
Okay.
I got a bike, a motorcycle, and I think that's what I'm gonna just kind of start. You know, you'll see. But I'm trying to create like a personal vlogging channel.
You should, man. Hey, and affiliate market through it, man. It's just an extra income revenue. The more content you create, YouTube's paying you too. It's the smartest thing to do, man. Like, just find a vice and be that brand, be in that niche, put product out there. YouTube will love it. And
you know what? I really want to do it. I'm so sick of spending my real money on Amazon buying this bullshit that I want. And I see all these YouTubers, you know, all they do, they get, oh, if you want to sponsor me,
yep,
sponsor my next video. You know what I'm saying? So, because I buy a lot of dumb stuff like that. Like, for a lot of these YouTubers get even guns for free. They get like companies that sell all this stuff. Yeah, they do.
For review purposes. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. Exactly. So I'm gonna actually. So my go-to. There's a lot of things I want to do, man. Your program's top-notch base. Like I said, I want to get into things that I'm familiar with or I like, and a review channel is what I want to get going on YouTube. A review channel of, you know, even local foods. I love to eat, man. So like I'll go review the shit out of some really cool restaurants, but different content like that. But because companies do send you product like that, man. So exciting times, man. You just put content out there. They love you for it. You start making some more revenue, you know?
Exactly.
But you have the personality, Brian. Man, that's just gold. Whatever you want to talk about, that's just gold.
I'm sending you an email right now. I'm creating a Pennington email for you, and the credentials are going to be sent to your, whatever you call it, Marv Junior8 at Gmail.
Yeah, we'll use that for now.
Inside, no, I got your email. Your email is going to be marvins@penningtonconsultinggroup.com.
Okay.
If you log into your personal email, you'll get the credentials to access this company email. Are you following me?
Yep.
In addition to that, I'm going to create you're going to get a welcome email to my Infusionsoft.
Okay.
That's where I'll be throwing those tasks at you.
Okay.
For those people, you know, to follow up with and sell them. We'll start off, I'll start you off at 10% commission, and then we'll kind of just see where it goes. The agent, I just sold it 2 days ago for $1,500. But you got the agent. We'll do this. I'll give you 20% on the agent, and then we'll do 10% on the agency for right now. And then we'll kind of see how it goes. The agency, I'm going to provide you some links. Let me send you these. By the way, if you don't know, this video is brought to you by Pennington Consulting Group, where we always say our goal is to help you reach your goals. So if you're looking for some funding, if you're a business, if you're looking to start, grow, or even expand your business or in need of some funding, you want to go ahead and click the link in the description below and visit us at Pennington Consulting Group. In addition to that, if you're looking to start your own business loan agency, this program is also brought to you by Broker Solutions Academy. And what we do is we help loan brokers and understand and simplify the various funding products that are available in the marketplace so they can properly serve their clients, stop the endless confusion and self-defeating pointless rat race they're currently in, and grow their business while maximizing profits by teaching them how to become a real business loan broker, not just a glorified referral partner. So definitely there's going to be a link in the description. We've worked all year long to really package this program, and it's the most comprehensive loan broker training there is. Guaranteed you're going to be successful, especially if you're going to be having me as your coach. Okay, so definitely want to check the links in the description. In addition to that, if you're interested in some of our media services, we offer YouTube editing services. I have my team. You see how great these videos are. Come on. Okay, you look at our website. You look how good those websites are. And look at your website, okay? So if you're interested in having us work on your website, if you're interested in having us work on your YouTube, or even get your social media game just right, you wanna go ahead and reach out to us. There's gonna be a link in the description on how we can partner up together to help you grow your social media presence, your web presence, so you can position yourself for success, as I always say. So anyway, you able to click that link on Zoom right now real quick?
Okay. We'll open that up. Google Worksheet.
Just look at my screen here. I'll do this. Can you see my screen?
I opened the worksheet and I'm looking back at your screen now. Yep.
All right. So there's this spreadsheet that I had, what do you call it, Mary Create. You got the agency up top, and then you got the agent on the bottom. A few different prices. So you can kind of be flexible. You know, I've sold it for a different, you know, I got you a link for $8,000. I got you another link for 2 payments of $6,000. That's $12K for it. I got you 3 payments of 15.
Like that.
I got you a one-time for 20 and then one time for 15. So different price points.
That's beautiful right there. Yep.
You know.
So we can kind of play around accordingly. I was going to ask you about that. What are your tiers? But you already have it set up. That's very nice.
And then you see the agent on the bottom there. From $995, I think is the lowest that I want to take for it. It's $1,000.
Yep.
You know, 2 payments of $750. You got the $2,500 or the $2,997. You know, you're in sales, so you know you.
Yep. That gives me range. Give me a feel. I'll play around with it. Come in for that close.
Yeah.
You know, step ladder all the way. Yep.
So, and then if you want different other price points, just let me know and I'll create some links for them. But Simply, once you get them on the hook, there's two options you can go about it. I really don't care even if you process the transaction for them. So, for example, you got somebody live on the phone. Hey, get me in. Richard wants to go ahead and get in at what's this price point?
Drum roll, please.
Okay, so this is the two payments of 6K. Literally, you can come in and put his information. Okay, great. Let me get you started, Richard. Richard S or whatever it is, their name,
Visa or MasterCard.
And literally put them in there instantly. And sales, sell it right the fuck then. Don't wait.
So we're getting that close right there. We're not
right then and there.
No,
so and I don't want you to like write the credit cards and not be able to test them out because I want you to see it. If they go through, then boom, that's money right there. So yeah, we'll do 10%, which this you're looking at $1,200 each time you do a sale on there, and 20% on the agent. Okay. And then we'll just kind of see where it goes.
Love it. I love to play around with it, man. I was just kind of focusing what I was focusing on here, but I'm doing one-call closes all day, processing credit cards, getting that information, closing it, sending your confirmation while we're on the phone number. No ifs or buts, card's not working. We verify that right now. So I would love to start focusing on it for sure. But that's mainly what I want to talk to you about, just kind of how you played around with that. I'll look at the links this evening, keep going as well, get everything kind of registered and play around that over the weekend and start setting up appointments essentially pretty much, right?
I think that you need to get yourself, so let's get back to the system. What you need to probably play around with is getting comfortable with the CRM, because this is where you're going to be working in. Let me pull up your profile. Everybody has a profile. Everybody that you speak with has a profile,
Lovely.
So this is where you're going to be putting your notes, develop your flow, develop your pitch, or whatever it is. The reason I love this shit so much is because you don't really have to even talk to what it's about. They have watched a YouTube video, they've been to my website, they've downloaded something, so they know, so you literally jump in and be like, hey man, why are you interested in becoming a business loan broker?
Exactly. It's a discovery call. What's going on with you? Why are you interested? This is how this can be the solution to where you want to go.
Exactly. More so, how much money do you have to invest in yourself?
Right. If we can figure something out today, how much can we how much can we put forward to invest in yourself? Yep.
I want you to spend next week playing with the system. You see your CRM profile here. I tend to, all the initial, other person notes is where I put any kind of personal things about the person.
Data we're collecting. Yep.
Yeah. Clearly, this is created for the funding program, but still use the personal notes section and use the task. You're going to be using the task thing a lot. If this guy says, I want to follow up on Monday, set up a task for yourself, follow up on Tuesday or Monday. That's basically it. You're using this to jot down your notes and to go ahead and set up the follow-ups. That's simply what you're using the system for. Okay? I'll be using it to transfer my leads to you. So I'll be setting up a task, with the lead, this guy right here. And I'll tell you, he did this, he did that. Go ahead, get him or whatever it is.
Let's go. I like that. I'll start playing around with this next weekend and week. And really developing that system. I don't know if you got to see the text messages I sent you last week. I made an appointment with these guys that they wanted to get funding. What they really wanted is someone to invest in them. I'm like, man, they didn't want to even pull credit. I'm like, man, listen, any investor or any lender is going to need to see that. They're going to take into account your credit profile, But I made it in my, what is it called? What is that app called? It's Notion. So I pretty much copied I went to your intro call video on YouTube, copied your screen, made my own template to kind of flow through the meeting and pull that information the same way, kind of getting, used to that flow of the conversation. But these gentlemen didn't want to move forward because of the credit profiling, but it's like, okay, well, it was fun experience, just getting used to it, man. But yeah.
The way you want to kill that is, because you're going to have, every fucking body has a great idea.
Yeah, exactly.
We only offer debt financing. We don't do grants. We don't do any equity partnership. We don't do none of that shit. We offer debt financing. We're going to help you get some money. You got to pay that shit back. That's the
right. This guy was like, yeah, I'm looking to get like 200,000, someone to invest in that. We'll give him a percentage of our profit, like 10, 20%. I was like, okay, cool. But they didn't even have their business registered. And he was like, okay, I make like 170 a year. I'm like, okay, but you're struggling for 1,500 to get your business registered? Because I asked him, how much do you need to get it registered? Oh, we got a lawyer at $1,500. I was like, okay, great, but why are you guys struggling? Because it was two of them. You guys make plenty of money. Like, they were just looking for like a handout. I'm like, dude, no one's gonna give you $200,000 with any kind of like report on who you are. You gave me a PDF file telling me how great your company is, your idea is, but I don't mean shit to anybody, man. So You know, I'm getting what you're saying. It's debt financing, you know, but I'm seeing it more, man. Your content, honestly, Brian, amazing. I'm excited to keep learning every day. I'm learning a lot right now, but I see it. I'm seeing it more and more every day, visualizing. I'm gonna get my business registered soon, so I can get it official and rocking, man. I'm excited to offer that service, you know, and kind of how it connects.
Now you can see the understanding of the 3 packs of lending, and just having that over your head, getting into these conversations. You ask the right questions. You know, what does your credit score look like? What does the income look like? You know, what assets do you have to, you know, put in there? You got people that are trying to make all these legendary changes, but don't have a freaking ounce to even invest. I mean, how, you don't have no skin in the game, you know, is what you call it. So a lot of brokers tend to waste their time with those people, you know, and they're out there. And you have all these brokers. It's almost like dating. Remember when you were young and you were a kid and you went to the club and you saw that hot girl and she looked at you and smiled and you got so excited? Now as an adult, you know that didn't mean shit.
That didn't mean shit.
That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing, right? So brokers tend to get excited. Oh, I have a client that is interested in money. Everybody's interested in getting some money. Now, how do we pre-qualify this client? How do we filter them to that first, you know, aisle and get them to that next level? And you can do that literally by that first conversation. You don't have to get out documents and do all of this shit. Just talking to them and understanding the 3 packs of lending and really just analyzing their responses will let you know right then and there, this motherfucker is a bullshitter. You know?
And it did that, Brian. And I was so shocked. It was a great experience. It didn't go through. Did I get excited? I'm like, dude, it seems like a legit opportunity. I got excited, even sent you a message, but it's like, no. The way I planned out that conversation, it did exactly that. I'm like, as soon as I mentioned credit, you can see his face. Where's your credit score roughly? Oh, it's 640. I'm like, okay, yep. I mean, you're not gonna get a handout, man. But I kept it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. And I kept it simple. Went through the initial call, figured that out, got the response later because I sent them the link for the quality IQ. Or yeah. And they're like, no. I'm like, I thought so, but I got that from the vibe. But I love it, man. I love that opportunity to filter through bullshit, see who we have to really work with. I'm excited to work with specific businesses that already are registered and help them build that business credit profile, man. So just like I told you, how it connects with digital marketing as well.
Did you get yourself set up with Identity IQ yet?
No, I'll do that all by this evening and this weekend. The links you got me. I was gonna ask you, how would you advertise if it was gonna be like a copyright template? How would you advertise simply on different programs? Like, hey, if you're interested in getting funding, you know, how would you promote that while be legally compliant in general? Go to or don't do's.
The one thing when you put in the word legally compliant, there is no laws or rules or regulation in this industry, which is the beautiful thing about it. We can do whatever. It's the Wild Wild West right now. So however you position it is completely up to you. You have to eat those words, whatever you say.
Yeah.
You have to follow through. And I say that's why you see this obnoxious promises that people are making. We'll get you fucking 250 to 500,000 in 3 days. Come on now. You know, and I've noticed, especially when it comes to advertising for business funding, it used to be we'll get you 50 to 100,000. And then now it's changed to like, we'll get you 100 to 250,000. And then now it's like 200. They're pushing these numbers just so high, you know, which is just so ridiculous, especially with the understanding of the 3 packs. And now you understand how we analyze things. Like, come on, dude.
And Brian, man, I felt like I sounded like an expert during my first call. It was really cool, man, because I was talking about 3 packs of lending. They're like, oh, that's great. You know what you're talking about. I'm BSing the whole time. I'm like, yeah, I know the info. I know because I just learned it, you know, but it made me sound like I knew what I was talking about the whole way.
And you didn't sound like you were reading from a script.
Not at all. It flowed out of me, bro. It was like, oh, I already know this.
Exactly.
Really cool.
And
really cool experience.
I intentionally don't want you to have a script. If you see the program, I don't want you to fucking have a script. If you don't want to master the 3 packs of lending, then you can't do this. Understand the 3 packs of lending, know how to lead the conversation, because it could go whichever way. But when you got those dumbasses with the script, how many years you been in business? Oh, 5 years? How much do you do annually? And they just gather all this information like a fucking dumbass, you know, and then they don't know what to do with it. It's wasting time. There's a whole difference between, you know, the old man once told me before, there's a difference between being smart and being wise. And being smart is learning from your own mistakes, and being wise is learning from the mistakes of others.
Other people's mistakes. Exactly. So, yes, sir.
So my brokers and y'all, the one thing that I can damn sure make sure is that you guys operate wise. You're not going to learn from your own mistakes. You're going to learn from my mistakes. I did it all before.
That's the value right there, man. That's a good value point right there. Hey, you're meant to not learn from making mistakes and taking 2 to 3 years to figure it out. You're going to learn from someone else with the experience, already learned it, put it on paper so you can just be wise and learn from his
Exactly.
mistakes.
I've gone through the whole process. When you're talking about how you got the client, you got excited, everything. I understand the emotional aspect of all of it.
Yeah.
So I got it. I've been there. I'm trying to, in a weird way, speed all that up for you because you have to go through that process. It's just like a relationship, just with love. You know, anybody
Part of the process.
you have to go through heartbreak. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
What I'm trying to do is like just right now. We've been hanging out for about a month or so. You've learned what it took me 5 years. You know, just to like master the 3-packs letting all this shit took so much time because I got consumed. I got just attacked by learning all these different products, this product. And I'm going home every single day as like a 20, 25-year-old kid just smoking weed because I'm like, whoa, just blown every day, every single day. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? There's this, there's that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm
Yeah,
like,
no, I do.
there's a lot. For me to compress that down into 3-packs and lending and to still blow you away, think about how I was taking it one bite at a time. You know, so it was rich. I've been through all of those phases, man, and it's it's really nice. And that's one of the things that I'm really gonna love is to kind of see. It's gonna be really weird. It's like I've seen you guys like you're like one of my test dummies. It's like one of my kids, and that's
Yeah.
I gotta,
It really is that. Go figure out some shit. Yep, go do it.
you know. So now, man, I appreciate. I don't think you're done though, right?
I'm not done, brother. I'm still in the business setup part.
Okay.
I'm taking notes. I'm taking my time taking notes. Want to know exactly what I need to do financially, putting the numbers aside. As soon as I get some money coming in, I'm going to get aggressive, register everything. So I want to start promoting. So the reason I asked you about the copyright template, about how to promote it, I'm probably going to throw a filler out there, like on Craigslist, just kind of see, hey, if you're looking to get funded, Craigslist, all kinds of advertising works there. But I just want to test something out, put an email, put a number, and see how many people I can kind of already get. Start generating some kind of income with that even as well during the process. So now that I have that CRM, get them into the system, go through the process, see what we can work with. I mean, you're there for the process, but as an agent, whatever it is, until I get officially set up, sending you some business as well.
Okay. Week 3, of course, is man, I love the way this thing is set up. So week 1 is, you know, it's soft. Week 2, like, hold on to your fucking seat. And then week 3 is kind of boring as shit, you know, but that's...
I like that part, Brian. So, because I'm officially registering my agency, the digital marketing agency. So, and I'm also...
It's right on time.
It's right on time, bro. It's around time. I'm loving it. It lines up with another business model I want to explore once I have this set up, man. But I'm in just, you know, in the season of cultivating and watering. And watering, man, and I'm excited.
And then week 3, I hate that sometimes when you take courses that really don't require action to be taken. Because once you take these courses, in order for you to get the results, you must take action. In week 3, you got to do it. You've signed up.
It's nothing but action.
That's it. We're going to have, we're going to get fucking incorporate, get your, I don't want to, and the reason why I say this shit is because, you know, even the simple thing is in week 3, when I talk about come up with a name, I don't want you to fucking think about it. Just put the name down. You got people, you don't know how many people I talk to all the time. They spend a week or 2 trying to come up with a goddamn business name. A logo. They send it to like 10 friends. Nobody gives a shit about
No one does, man. I'm over here testing logos out. No one gives a fuck. Just put it out there, man. Put yourself out there. Get it going.
Put your first and last name. Marvin Solano LLC. I don't give a shit. We'll figure out the name later. You know,
that's why I'm putting MJS, like MJS funding or MJS consulting. I'm not really working too hard on it, bro.
That's it.
Marvin Joe Solano.
That's
it. MJS. That's the only reason I haven't finished week 3, man, because it is action needs to be applied. So I think, okay, I need some money to do this, and this. I'm gonna listen to it, but I hate to like check it off as completed when I didn't put action to it myself. So that's really what it is. But I'm excited that I'm right there. This is what's how to make it real right here. So
you're gonna love week 4 because the format, and like I said, I really thought about the flow of it as well. Because once you set everything up in week 3, we talk about sales marketing. I talk about mindset, and got some really cool videos in there to kind of just help. What I want to say is the emotional aspect of this transition. You know, because especially with the people that we're talking about in the agency, they've made a huge investment, you know, in money and also time. I mean, think about it. You've been here a month and you still haven't gone through it. So it's like this takes some time and dedication to go through it.
It does.
And I'm trying to see, okay, by the time we get to week 4, how can I make sure that these guys have what I call a bulletproof mindset as they get into this industry, and really to try to, at the same time, calm down the excitement of all the shit they've been through.
Yep. No. Yeah, it really is that. And I love that I'm going through it. I was personally experiencing that journey. I think I'm going to go through week 4 to kind of get the idea of those modules before I start setting up appointments with customers, because I understand the full like experience of the program. And you're right. They put a giant expense, big investment, time and effort, mainly to understand that this is a big shift in opportunity in their life. You know, you're not providing just course to get through and to entertain yourself. This is a course that can change their direction in life. You know, that's the way I'm taking it. I'm excited because of that. I love the value. Already spitting out information and facts and setting up my first, dummy appointment. That's how I'm taking it. It's part of the experience, man. It was good to see that. Bullshit is out there. This is where we keep going. So, that, Brian.
I got you. I already got you set up. So I think ball is in your court, man. We'll touch base next week. Of course, you got me on text, and power through it, and we'll go from there. I'll start probably popping. I need you to set up your Keep account before the end of the weekend, so I can start popping up those tasks.
We'll do that. Yeah, excited. Right. Yeah, I'll keep posted with you.
Sounds good, man. I'll talk to you soon.